Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadow City podcast. I am your host, Larry, and this is The Shadows Within. I hope everybody's having a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you all may be. We got some shows to go over. You missed them, go check them out. RCL, GPW NXT Gulf Coast, and WWM GPW. And we are going to start with RCL. RCL Mayhem. I will also be going over Octane later this week. But we have Mayhem for now. It was Dustin Zero versus Bishop Graves. To start off the show, Bishop Graves walked out victorious. Eli Heenan versus JJ Mills versus Miles Cruz. Triple threat. JJ Mills walked out victorious. The Authority versus All Out Assault. With the Authority victorious. Corey Fashawn versus Logan Slater, with Corey Fashawn walking out victorious, but Grayson, the world champion, came out after, had a stare down with Corey after winning the Battle Royal. So we know what is to come at the next PLE, possibly, or within the coming weeks of this next Mayhem show. Who knows? Doom versus Lucha Forever, with Lucha Forever walking out victorious. The tag champs have been on a hell of a roll since winning those tag titles, and even on their goal to the tag team titles, they have just been unstoppable. Who will stop them? Gavin Ramirez versus Angel Garcia. Gavin Ramirez is the Intercontinental Champion, and Gavin got attacked after winning. And in the main event, it was The King versus Butch Morgan in a steel cage, with Butch Morgan walking out victorious. Now, we're going to check out WCCW, the brand. To kick us off, it was Nagini Nova G Stone with J Stone versus the Baker with O at her side. With Nagini Nova G Stone walking out victorious. MZSKG with TD versus Pamela P. Platinum with Paul Heyman. Pamela P. Platinum walked out victorious. Dynamite Daisy with O versus Malika Killings with the Show Stealers, with Dynamite Daisy walking out victorious. CJ Frost with Kaiba Frost versus Juan U with Hans of Doom. CJ Frost walking out victorious. Mother Dera Saltillo. If I said that name wrong, please tell me, or tell me how to say it right. Versus Britt Graves, with Mother walking out victorious. BBBD, Big Bad Baby Daddy versus Big Ben, with Big Bad Baby Daddy walking out victorious. Ambulance match, Dimebag Dan versus Jay Stone, with Jay Stone walking out victorious. The show. Now we are going to move on to JPW Ladies Night, which also was a call-out show. And to kick us off, it was Yellow Ranger cutting a promo. But then Odyssey Rift came out, which led to a match, which Ranger Yellow won. Who knows what will happen next when they meet up. 20-second count between Sweet Death and Whitney Winters, with Sweet Death walking out victorious. Callie Bass versus Josie Jane, with Callie Bass walking out victorious, but was attacked by her rival, War Maiden. They have had plenty of battles over their time in GPW, and I guarantee we're going to be seeing them face sometime again soon. 20-second count tag match as Britt Monet and Ty Baz. Tybe Baz versus Banshee and Ava Marino, with Banshee and Ava Marino walking out victorious. 20-second count Sylvia Knight versus Rose Wilson, with Sylvia Knight walking out victorious. GPW Women's Intercontinental Championship, Alexis Lynch versus the champion Jeannie Jaw, with Jeannie Jaw retaining the gold. Next up, it led to the men's side of things right after. Mr. Patterson versus Wade Jones, with Wade Jones walking out victorious. Mr. Kabuki Dragon versus Ranger Rogue MK4, with Kabuki Dragon walking out victorious. Big T versus Carnage, with Carnage walking out victorious. Gang Mac versus Graves, with Jack Graves walking out victorious. 6-man brawl between Bobo the Clown, Unrivaled Blade, Paid Crossbones, Ember Kine, Ranger X, and the Phantom Eddie Walker, with Crossbones walking out victorious in that parking lot 6-way brawl affair. GPW, WWM European Championship on the line in a 20-second count. Nexus versus Ranger Zero, with the champion Ranger Zero retaining the gold. 4-man battle royal, the Dream Superstar, the Little Devil, Danny Bishop, and Iceman, with Iceman walking out victorious. Tag 20-second count between the Demonic Brothers Monster and Demon versus the Kabuki Warriors, Kabuki Dragon, and Kando Dragon, with the Demonic Brothers walking out victorious. John Robb versus Aku, with John Robb walking out victorious, but after attacked Aku with a steel chair. I don't think this is the last time we will see them face off, ladies and gentlemen, after that assault by John Robb to Savage. WWM World Television Championship, Outlaw versus Turtle Harrington, with Turtle Harrington walking out victorious. Welcome, Cornell Wade. I am actually talking about your show for GPW that passed 3 days ago. Well, one of them. I just went over the ladies' show that ended into the men's show. Now I'm going over WWM. Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt it's going to be a spectacle as always. I'm excited for it. I guarantee you the people are as well. Next up was a triple threat between Chaotic, ZZ Beretta, and Danny Bishop, with ZZ Beretta walking out victorious. Next up was a fatal 4-way between Mr. Patterson, Wade Jones with Ricky Jones, versus Gladius versus Triple G, with Wade Jones walking out victorious. 10-man gauntlet for the Extreme Championship. Adrian Danger, Blaze Vortex, Jerome GM, Khan, Michael Link McIntyre, Ace Cannon, L. McLovin, King, Mason Payne, and Shane GM, with Jerome GM walking out victorious. And the champion, King of the Mountain Championship, as it was Venom versus the champion Big Lou, with Big Lou walking out victorious. And ladies and gentlemen, those are the shows I had to go over. Go check them out if you missed them. And stay tuned for what's next this week. We're hoping to get a Dark City Cinema coming up soon. We're hoping to get an IWA War Room in after Part 3 passes of the End of the Line saga, which we shall go over that IWA house show that passed. But that is really what I over at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.